number one of what you said is Dewan coming on. A guy that's that big and athletic and physical, him coming on, how do you not find a place for that guy to play? That's the deal. And then I love the other options. I'm telling you right now, I got 10 guys. I think the backups would start at a lot of places, in my opinion. All right, so I'm not in any way, shape, or form disappointed with those guys. But it's like you said, that guy keeps coming and coming and coming and coming, and we're going to we got to find a way to get this on the field, make this thing work. So how do we do that? And then we go about making this and that and these changes, and that might not be the last one. It's the one right now that's working, so we'll see. I'm telling you, what a hell of a battle. Those two, Harry's back, he's physical, he's strong. Luke Whiteblair's probably the most dedicated guy for a freshman kid to learn the position I've ever been around. And so, I mean, we get done with the national championship game, and 2 days later, I get videos that he's in here working out 2 days after the game. Coach, I'm going to go win the job. Unbelievable. So those two guys right now are in a big-time heavy battle, and I love what both of them are doing. Both intelligent, both tough. Harry's as big and strong as he's ever been after rehabbing the shoulder. So it's going to be a tremendous battle.
Right now, Harry's one.
Yes. Okay. Yes, sir.
As you're moving those tackles around, is there any thought to giving Harris a shot at a tackle again? And if who's going to be staying at guard, because he can do that in a way that other guys can't?
Absolutely. That was a thought. Obviously, all that's a consideration. But the fact that Paris has picked that thing up and taken ownership in it, feels comfortable there and loves what he's doing right now. So I didn't want to disrupt that. I thought, you know what, we can keep that right there. He's comfortable. He's just destroying people. I mean, so I didn't want to change him. And now all of a sudden he's got a different thought process. And, you know, Thayer's an older guy. He's been through it all. Changing his thought process like this. He knows our offense inside and out. He's played a little bit of guard early on. So that wasn't as big a change, and it hasn't been. So it was exactly what we thought.
Greg, do you consider feeling
I do.
when you make those moves?
Oh, there's no doubt.
Thayer wants to be rated the #1 tackle coming out of college football next year for the NFL draft.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And if you put it in that perspective to me, and talking to some of those guys, when you're in the NFL and you can play multiple positions like Billy and like Pat and like the guys that have gone on now and are signing these big-time contracts because of their flexibility, that makes Thayer a higher draft guy than me. So if we're just talking focus on the draft, he's played 3 years at tackle for them to study. So their question is, Coach, I wonder if he can move inside. Well, they're going to see. So now all of a sudden he's hit that. It's just draft status. That enhances what he's doing. But if he would have said, hey, Coach, I don't want to do that, no, we probably wouldn't have done it. It probably would have been another way, because the feelings, and not feelings, but the mindset of how he goes in there and attacks that job, it absolutely means it. He's the one that said it before anybody said it. Look how Dewan's playing, Coach. We might be able to bump. Yeah, you're right. What a good idea.
You have a nickname for that group. I mean, 6'6", 325 is based on the roster is their average. You have a nickname for that.
Oh, I guess I better come up with one. I tell you right, my neck hurts because I'm coaching like this. And that's pretty good, I guess.
This is one option.
Yeah.
When would you like to pick one?
It'll be by the end of our first scrimmage. After that, it will start to go and solidify into what we're doing. So Saturday will be a big deal. All right, moving up to Saturday, the rest of this week will be some, moving and things. Then we're going to scrimmage guys, put this group out there, let them run, put this group out there, and then after that, start to solidify it.
You said this was working. Do you think right now that this would be the way you line up?
I'd have no problem with it.
What's to say about Thayer that he is not only willing to bringing this up?
It shows you who he is. It shows you that he cares about team before anything else. Just like by coming back, getting a degree in the kid's life, which he got the other day, called me on the phone crying. Coach, I got it. I mean, that was the most important thing that's ever happened in the kid's career, period. The rest is gravy. He got a degree when a lot of people said you're not going to be able to do that. They challenged him, and he did. So the things that he's done, the growth that he's made, saying that shows you what kind of a person he is. That's why he's such a great player. He'll go in there and be an All-American guard. That's just like that, because that's how he takes things. And he wants more than anything else for this team to win. And for him to do something like that is unbelievable to me.
Sounds like you were not surprised.
Not surprised, not at all. Yes, sir, not surprised. I was like, that's unbelievable, Faye. You're right. Maybe we think about that. I know guard. I know.
Couple more questions, guys.
Like, not that he was a starter for 3 years like there, but #1 recruit in the nation, tackle, future NFL, people projecting him high. He's more than willing to play guard. What does that say about Paris?
Same thing. Those kids understand what it's about. It's not about them, it's about the team. And more so, they understand their position. They want to play. They want to play and they want to win. They want to be the best offensive line, so they care about each other more than they care about what position I'm playing. Because again, when you go to that next level and on Sundays they dress 7 offensive linemen, guess what? If somebody's hurt, you better be able to go and play another spot. This enhances that. These guys can see that in their ability, and it helps in their development as an offensive lineman.
So like you said, how much does this line give maybe some comfort to a young quarterback trying to find his way?
I would think the only thing that'd be a problem is throwing over him. Said the only problem I think I'd see is throwing over him. But I think when those guys are in there battling, and they can see that physicality, just like the running backs, couple runs we had, they're like, Coach, that was easy. There's a big hole there. That gives those kids confidence. So now that quarterback doesn't have to worry about a couple other things. He can worry about what he's got to do. So I'm hoping it translates into giving them confidence. Those two, they're playing tremendously. Out there right now, Donovan Jackson is unbelievable what he's done so far. He's running with the twos, hasn't skipped a beat. His athleticism and power and what he's done, unbelievable. Same thing with Matt. Matt went to center in the spring, started guards, been playing guard and been playing really, really good. It still wouldn't surprise me if he started playing well and started as good as he's doing. So that's the difference. I got all those guys in there, and everybody knows. The good thing now is we're battling, and I'll move somebody. We're going to find the best guys. Go win a job if you want to win a job. It's that simple. And those two you mentioned, along with Fryer. Josh Fryer, his summer with Mick, he didn't even look like the same kid. He's 318 pounds now. He's another basketball player who's moving and playing tremendously. How do you get him some reps and work to play? There's some issues out there, but those kids are all busting their ass, and they want to play. And it's such a great group.
Last two.
Yep. Well, technique-wise, I think they have, and they're taller guys. Now Thayer's not as tall as Paris is, but that was the initial moving those guys in there. They're both powerful kids. But what this has taught Paris is he has to play with a lot lower leverage than you have to play at a tackle, and he's done that. He's really got that down now. His pad level right now, coming off the ball, he's destroying people because the difference of that is those guys have a little bit more quickness. So they're getting into the defensive lineman quicker than they like to. All right, guards are generally more powerful guys, and not that they're not more powerful, because they certainly are. But their ability to be quick off the ball and get into people is what I'm counting on being successful in their force.
Last question here.
You wanted to keep Thayer and Nicholas where they were back in the spring when you asked them. So you have a young quarterback, and you had to make sure that there was protection from veterans.
Absolutely.
I'm not asking you to evaluate quarterbacks.
Yeah.
What you do, but I guess what changed and how you maybe viewed that quarterback situation that they just might not have a big.
Sure. Nothing changed except DeJuan's development. His summer of dedication, how he's worked and how he's moving and what he's done out here. I mean, when he sets in pass pro, believe me, there's nobody going around him, and they're not going through him. We got the best pass blockers in America that we go against every day. That's how I judge it. If we're sitting there and we're blocking those guys, I'm not worried about any game we play. And DeJuan right now has been dominant as a pass protector on that edge. And Nick was dominant last year as a pass protector on the edge. So it's not like that's weakened at all. I think it's strengthened. And now, like you said, the question about the interior part, now Thayer's in there. Now there's a 325-pound guard in there. That's going to be a big difference in the push and the firmness up front.
Greg, you guys play Oregon in week 2. A lot of people consider Kayvon Thibodeau to be the best pass rusher in the country. Does that give you any pause at all about moving things around?
Zero.
Coach,
None.
thank you very much.
I'm sorry. You
Yeah.
said in the spring you expect to see more from Nick in terms of his power and run game.
Still, it's coming along better. It's coming along better. Now, what we're transgressing through now is doing that on the left side. But we spent the summer working on lowering his pad level, just like Paris. Paris has got it. I mean, if you watch, you guys see it. His pad level for a tall guy's right here now. It's super. We have to get Nick down there as low. But I want to make sure he gets comfortable where he is first and everything.
Great. Coach.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to click on that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing, and come visit us over at BuckeyeGrove.com for all the best Ohio State information on the web.